dude, this is the cheapest offensive grouping. Got to be in the league that won games last year and made the playoffs. It's got to be the cheapest team that made the playoffs. I also brought this up with Barrett Brooks this morning on helping Jalen Hurts become a better quarterback for this 2022 season. By the way, I'm not going to, in any way whatsoever, trash Jalen Hurts today. Not going to say anything. I'm going to ask you, and we're going to do an exercise here. The exercise is, are the Eagles doing the very best they possibly can to make Jalen Hurts the best player they possibly can? Yes or no? Do you believe in your heart that the Eagles are 1,000% sold in that kid is the future of their team? And if you come back and tell me, no, Sills, I think that Jalen Hurts is the 2022 Philadelphia Eagles answer, then you haven't answered your question at quarterback. You can't have 3 years of that question being asked every day, every night. Some of you said this to me the other day. Seals, on my Twitter page, Seals, you waffle all the time on Jalen. Well, because Jalen's play makes me do that. 1 week he's here, 1 week he's there. 1 week he's here, 1 week he's here. His play dictates that. A.J. Brown is out there. DK Metcalf's name is being floated around, where potential teams like the Chiefs and Packers are interested in those two players. You know, I read some numbers to you earlier, and I was wrong about them. I want to read them to you now with the updated numbers. You know those numbers that I threw at you this morning? And if you weren't there for it, I'm going to read them to you again. On the firepower for the Philadelphia Eagles, I was wrong. This is the cap hit number. Devontae Smith, 4.5. Quez Watkins, $937K. Zach Pascal, 1.5. Goddard, 3.7. This is the cap hits if they were to cut these particular players. And Miles Sanders, 1.7. Do you know what the actual salaries are for these respected players? Here we go. Devontae Smith, $825,000 base. Quez Watkins, $895 base. Zach Pascal, $1 million. Goddard, $1 million. Most of this is all in signing bonus. Why the number is big and they average it out to a particular number. Miles Sanders, 1.2. Both years, starting wide receivers. Smith and Watkins make under $900,000 base. Make under nine? No. Hey, no. Chris, Pascal's not number 2. I got Watkins there. Your number 3 guy is Pascal. He's making $1 million base. 825, 895. Actually, get that. 825, 895, 1 million, 1 million, 1.2. Jesus, criminy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You got $5 million lined up in base salary and 5 players. I ask you again, are the Philadelphia Eagles really giving Jalen Hurts the best opportunity to succeed? This is like the dollar store. Guys, you keep telling me these players are good. Do you know that you're talking to me about college stuff when you say, Sills, this guy Watkins, man, he's got great speed. You're not paying. Here, let's go here. So the Kansas City Chiefs just signed a wide receiver with great speed. And they signed Jones, the running back who used to be the Buccaneer. And I said this to a friend today. The Kansas City Chiefs are trying to get the same guy in a cheaper player and duplicate the same results. That's not Tyreek Hill that they just signed. By the way, Juju Smith-Schuster, guys, what the Chiefs are going to find out, you could sign a 4-3 guy, but you're not signing a 4-3 guy like Tyreek Hill. The Eagles are signing guys that look like other expensive players on other teams, hoping to get some type of result out of these guys. These guys here, salary-wise, are not in the top 20 wideouts, tight ends, and running backs. How are you helping Jalen Hurts again? Help me. And by the way, don't call me hater when I'm quoting you numbers where a wide receiver's making $900,000 a year. Excuse me, $895 and $825. How in the world are you helping Jalen, and how in the world are you telling me you are all in? Where do you make Jalen Hurts better with talent you're not paying for? Chris says it's a rebuild. Tyler says best O-line in the league. Okay, Tyler. You have the best O-line in the league, and you're one-dimensional. These players that you have in your offensive groupings and these players that you have as your skilled guys make you one-dimensional. There's no breakaway threat where you look at he's a big-time player. I don't care if you run 4-3s. I want to know if you're productive. I want to know if you make plays, move the sticks. The passing game is not going to improve with guys making under $900,000. It's a fact. Backyard said just because they make less money doesn't mean that player really. Backyard Birds podcast thinks that Devontae Smith making $825,000 is on the same page as DK Metcalf, DeAndre Hopkins, Jalen Waddle, Jamar Chase. Pick a top flight wideout. Why don't the Eagles spend money then on that position? Why do all these other teams spend money? Allen Robinson just got a hell of a deal. Devontae Adams just got a hell of a deal. So you think if you put any one of these wide receivers outside of Devontae Smith on the open market, you think they're signing a $25 million a year deal? Give me a break, man. And you know what? Tyler thinks that, oh, well, all pats on the back are good. Dude, you're gauging this league by how much money you make, because those are the only facts you're gauged on. You're paid on production in the NFL. You're not paid on whether or not you think this guy's going to be this or that. And for the record, Howie Roseman has too many prove-it contracts that he puts in front of players. That's why nobody wants to play in Philly. He was a rookie. So was Jalen Waddle. Jalen Waddle had 104 catches and 1,000 yards. He was a rookie. Jamar Chase had 1,500 yards. He was a rookie. I don't know. That guy Hunter Renfrow, who was like a fourth-round draft choice, had 104 catches last year. Okay. Backyard Birds podcast says that I'm not smart. You're right, dude. Going cheap's probably the way to go. Let's go with his philosophy. Oh, okay. Your starting quarterback makes less money than your backup quarterback, Gardner Minshew. So your backup quarterback and your backup running back make more money than your starters. Woo-wee! Got it going on now, brothers. Minshew makes 2.5. Hurts makes 1.6. I thought you were on a prove-it contract. Why not give Jalen some more money? Give him $1.5 million more. Oh, no. Let him work through his rookie deal. Okay. Well, then why don't you use it? Like they are in Miami. At least in Miami, they got Tua on a rookie deal. They're signing a guy for $25 million to play wide out. They got Jalen Waddle. Look at what they've done on a rookie contract. Signed their tight end back. Oh, but let's go cheap like the Eagles. Okay. Miami's not. Miami is getting better and better and better. Tyreek Hill, Jalen Waddle. Oh, okay. Well, I'll tell you what. If Tua sucks, we're going to know quick. I guarantee you, Tua throws for $4,000 this year. You watch. Hill's going to take one of those 4-yard screens, 50. And he's going to do that multiple times. And you're going to sit there as Chris Greer's going to go, you watch Tua throw for 4,000 yards. You can't help but throw for 4,000 yards when you have a guy who had 104 catches last year and another guy who's Tyreek Hill. You may have two guys on that team with over 100 catches. No, you're not smart. Seth, is Howie running a great franchise or a dollar store outlet? Waddle, bad example. He had Jacoby Brissett throwing the ball to him. And Tua sometimes. Jacoby Brissett played almost half the season. Jacoby Brissett is a backup quarterback, and he still got 104. What are you talking about? You're not talking about Dan Marino in Miami. It was Jacoby Brissett. Jacoby Brissett was throwing to him. Feast with Pete, Waddle is a better player than Smith. He is. He is a better player. Eastside Monster. Big Sil's blood pressure right now. Hey, listen, wait. No. You know why? Because when you're trying to explain things to people and you use common sense and you use, hey, you're gauged by how much money you make in this league. There's a reason why Deshaun Watson got an $80 million raise. Or Aaron Rodgers got $50 million per. You win back-to-back MVPs, you're going to get that kind of money. There's a reason Devontae Smith just got a brand new contract, and he's now a Raider. It's because you put up 114 catches a year. There's a reason that Matthew Stafford got a contract extension. He won a Super Bowl. You're paid on production. You're not paid when you do this. Well, I think this guy could be a really fine ball player. Hey, just give him time. There ain't no time in the NFL. Look at this, $825,000 base salary for Devontae Smith. $895,000 for Watkins. Pascal's got $1 million. Goddard's got $1 million. Sanders won 2. Dude, this is the cheapest offensive grouping. Got to be in the league that won games last year and made the playoffs. It's got to be the cheapest team that made the playoffs. Some would go, what about Tennessee? Well, Tennessee's quarterback, he makes $31 million. Ryan Tannehill makes $31 million. What are you talking about? What up, Donnie? Thanks for coming in, dog. When did Smith get traded to the Raiders? Did I say Smith? Okay, Devontae Adams, dog. Whatever, guy. Bargain basement deals, Fred. Okay? You know the Devontae. That's right. You know how you know there's a difference in Devontae's? One guy makes $21 million. The other guy makes $825, and that's 68 catches. Do I really need to give you the back name and the last name? I think you know who the difference is because you know why? One's a player, one's not yet. I think you know the guy on the Raiders. I don't think you really know who the guy is on the Eagles yet. We're hoping. You know, hope, maybe. Those are my least favorite words of all time. Hope and maybe. Those are loser words. You know what my favorite words are? Yes, I am. He is. Star. Production. Not that fantasy shit. Maybe, if, but, when. Those are all loser words. Excuses. Excuses. Well, maybe I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear that on an NFL team. You say that stuff in college. Hey, we recruited him out of college. This kid's got a great chance of being somebody. Yeah, when a kid's 17, 16 years old, I'm all right with that. But when a guy gets drafted in the first round and he's a high pick in the top 15 and he's got 68 catches because your coach doesn't know how to get the ball to him and the player doesn't know how to get the ball to the player, and you're watching another guy who was on the same team with him get 104 catches, I got a problem with that with a so-called lesser quarterback. How many people would take Tua over Jalen? How many people would take Tua over Jalen? Would you? I don't know. I don't know if I would or not. Xander goes, I would. I think he's going to throw for 4,000 yards because of the talent around him. How about this? They're kind of even. Well, if they're kind of even, how does that guy get 104 catches? Oh, he's better? The coach got fired. Brian Flores got fired. Brian Flores got fired. Xander says Howie had interesting comments today at the NFL meetings about lack of targets for wide receiver, tight end, wide receivers too, compared to other NFL teams. What does that mean? He didn't go shopping. His cabinet's bare right now. His cabinet's bare. This is not a lot of talent. How about this? If you had Tom Brady, this talent's okay. Because Brady or Aaron Rodgers or any of these other top flight quarterbacks are going to improve these guys because of why? They're professional quarterbacks. Jalen's not a professional quarterback yet. Don't ever call Jalen Hurts a professional quarterback when you can't read double coverage. And you're barely able to find single coverage. That's not a pro. Jalen Hurts is a one-dimensional football player because he relies on his legs to move the chains and win ball games. That's what holds Lamar back. If you can't win from the pocket, you can't win a division title, let alone win a conference championship. I saw a guy a couple days ago throw Steve Young. Do you know when Steve Young retired? He retired as the highest completion percentage quarterback in NFL history. Steve Young used his legs when he had to. He didn't use his legs because he wanted to. Guys, do me a favor. Hit the like button. I'm going to talk to Gary Cobb about this. I'm going to bring these numbers up with Cobb. Let's see what Cobb says. Fox 29's own Gary Cobb will break this down with me. Please hit the like button, guys. Because, again, if we're going to go forward with Jalen Hurts, The Eagles have to do a better job of putting talent around him. All right, hit the like button. Keep it right here on the National.